Lindberg Trial is one of the most famous kidnapping cases in U.S. history. The person who was kidnapped is Charles Lindbergh Jr., the 20-month-old baby of Charles Lindbergh. The crime happened on March 1, 1932, between 8 to 10 p.m. The nurse came in the room and found the baby disappeared. On the floor there's a white envelope with a ransom note in it. The kidnapper asked the Lindberghs to pay $50,000 to get their child back. In the scene, the only clue left is a broken homemade extension ladder, but the footprint on the ladder was destroyed by the people who were curious about the case. On March 5th, the kidnapper contacted the Lindbergh again. He said the baby was fine and he wanted to get $10,000 first. One 72-year-old intelligent man called Dr. John Condon said he would like to be the broker, helping the communication between the kidnapper and the Lindbergh. Both the kidnapper and the Lindbergh accepted his plan. Condon then got the time and place of giving the money. Condon went to that place at a specific time and met someone called himself John, who had a German accent. Condon refused to give money to John until he could saw the baby. Therefore, the first deal between them failed. A few days later, Condon got a package which is the clothes the baby wore at the night he was kidnapped. The kidnapper showed his impatience and ordered to get all the money in the second meeting. This time, he told Condon the baby is in a 28-foot boat called Nellie, and then he got the money. But when Condon found the boat, the baby was not there. On May 12th, the body of the baby was found by a truck driver on the road. The investigation later showed the baby was probably killed by falling down from the ladder. The investigation was adrift after the baby died. In 1932, the police tried to find the clues from the golden ransom note. As the time passed, those notes began to concentrate in Upper Manhattan and German-speaking district of Yorkville, and they then got a gold note from a bank. The police assumed the gold note number is actually from a license plate, and they found the owner of it, whose name is Hopman. Hopman, who was resembled with John under the description by Dr. Condon, was arrested soon. But he refused to acknowledge about the kidnapping. The police was also found in Hopman's possession was a $20 gold note. A subsequent investigation of Hopman's garage uncovered $1,830 in Lindbergh bill hidden behind the board and another $11,930 in Lindbergh money in shellac cans sitting in the recess of a garage window. The police also found Dr. Condon's phone number in Hopman's closet and sort of board, which is later to be charged in repairing the ladder found in Lindbergh's house, in Hopman's attic. Moreover, similar handwriting and same misspelling words appear between the ransom and Hopman's writing. On January 2, 1935, the trial started. The prosecutor David Williams described the process of the case like this. Then as he went out the window and down the ladder of his, the ladder broke. He had more weight going down than when he was going up, and down he went with the child. In the commission of this burglary, the child was instantaneously killed when it received that first blow. Finally, the judge Thomas Tanchard, a 71-year-old well-respected jurist, closed the trial by telling the result. The defense feels that the grief of Mrs. Lindbergh need no cross-examination. At 8:44 on the evening of April 3, 1936, in the New Jersey State Prison, 2,000 volts of electricity was sent through Richard Hopman's body. He insisted himself innocent in the whole process. Since the baby's father, Charles Lindbergh, the first aviator, flew across the Atlantic Ocean and got the Distinguished Flying Cross and the Congressional Medal of Honor award after that, and the result is capital punishment. This case aroused widespread concern in the society. The result of this case caused extensive discussions. Although there are key evidence to prove that Hoffman is guilty, there are still a lot of doubtful points in this case. First of all, no one actually saw Hoffman climb the window or with the baby. The evidence provided was largely circumstantial, and there were also no crime scene fingerprints or murder weapon discovered. Advocates of Hoffman's innocence also point to the failure of the prosecutor to provide the defense with the exculpatory evidence. Initial FBI reports suggest that the kidnapping required 2 people, and the police screw-ups. Most importantly, Hoffman insisted that he was innocent all the way to the electric chair. Therefore, some people still believe that Hoffman is innocent until today. There is no clear provision about a capital punishment in the Constitution, only the 14th Amendment mentioned in the Civil Rights. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the immunities of citizens of the United States. Nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny to any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the laws. The Lindberg Trial is one of the most famous kidnapping cases in the U.S. history. Since Hoffman had already punished by capital punishment, the truth is still a mystery until today.